Yeah, children, so far we have studied about bones and joints in this lesson. Yes, and in this video, we are going to study about something called as cartilage. Okay, addition to bones in the skeletal system, we have something called as cartilage. Okay, it is not bone, it is not that hard as bone, but it is the part of the skeletal system which can be bended. Okay, see, touch your ears, touch the earlobe. Yeah, you try bending it. It will be bent. You can bend it. It is bendable. Okay, every part of a ear we can bend it. Okay, it is flexible. Okay, this bones, this part of skeletal system which is flexible and bendable is called as cartilage. Okay, even this cartilage is attached with the other part of the skeleton through the joints. Okay, so the next is cartilage. Cartilage, it's also a part of this skeletal system. Okay, which is attached with the skeletal system with the bones through the joint, but it is little flexible and bendable. Okay, this is what is about the skeletal system. Okay, and see children, skeletal system will not work. Okay, skeletal system alone will not work. Skeletal system along with the muscular system, they frame the skeletal-muscular system. Okay, this only we studied in our 5th standard. Okay, with skeletal system, even the muscles forms the important role in the movement of any organ and also any organism. Okay, see, any organism will move from one place to another place. Okay, any organs also will work through two phenomena. That's nothing but the contraction and the expansion or the relaxation. Okay, when muscle pull each other, it means that the muscles are contracted. When you relax yourself, it shows that the muscles are expanded. And there are two types of proteins which is present in the muscles, namely actin and myosin. Okay, so when actin contracts, the myosin will react. Okay, relax. And when myosin contracts, actin will relax. Okay, so actin and myosin are the two muscle fibers made up of protein which helps in the contraction and relaxation of the muscle. Okay, for example, if you want to know really it is true that there is contraction and relaxation are there in the muscle, what you can do is you can you can fold your elbow. Okay, see, when you fold your elbow, your bicep muscle will bulge. Okay, that means there is contraction in the muscle fiber. When you relax your hand, when you just leave it free, you can find the muscle coming back to its original state. It shows that the muscles are relaxed. Okay, so only through contraction and relaxation there is movement in any organ of our body, or there is movement in a organism. Okay, contraction and relaxation. Okay, if it contracts in one direction, the relaxation should be in the opposite direction, because of which we can find the contraction and relaxation in the muscle. Okay, not only human being, even in other animals, in other organisms also, this muscle plays an important role. Okay, see children, just two kuti topics we have studied. One is the cartilage. Cartilage is a part of skeletal system which is bendable, and the example for our cartilage is the earlobe, the cartilage which is present in our ear. Okay, and then we have moved to the next important topic, that is nothing but the muscles. Okay, we studied that muscle is made up of two types of protein fibers, namely actin and myosin. Okay, and this actin and myosin will work on the opposite direction. Okay, the contraction and relaxation of the muscle results in the movement of organ and the organ system and the organism. Okay, contraction and relaxation, muscle. Okay, muscle plays an important role and give the structure to the skeletal system. The skeletal system forms a full structure only because of the muscle which surrounds it. Okay, so when one muscle contracts, the other muscle relax, means they pull each other and they push each other. Because of pulling and pushing of the muscles, there is movement in the organ or the organism. Is that clear, children? So for movement, we need muscles along with the skeleton. Is that clear, children? Okay, bye.